right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose at the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
All right, here we are, CenterStrain01. What's this? Completing a desk unlocks the streets of LA. All right, as I was saying, this is LA Noire.
Been all over KGPL.
LA Noire playthrough.
Off Temple Street.
We are now a homicide detective, which is, I guess, the next promotion from Traffic, and then I think it's Vice, then Arson.
Or you just cracked?
But yeah, we're moving up the ranks here.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Yeah, I'll take the wheel for this first case. But after this, you're going to be driving, because yeah, that's how I like to roll. Looks like we got a new car too. Moving up, huh? I still really haven't decided if I'm going to take any cases on the side of the road yet.
So they're both clearing the decks.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is. There's a different man in front of the captain.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Crime scene is just...
Hope I didn't kill anybody, but...
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
All right, here we go. Let's go up to the body.
Beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Don't see many houses around here. Alright, before we do that, we're gonna go to the body and then we'll check the evidence around.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make Homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
You forgot to okay, I guess that was a glitch.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
That's a bit disturbing. All right.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Looks like that's it.
Interesting.
Okay.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay, we looked at the body. Now we're going to go around and do some evidence.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Out of all the things in the purse, you grab her lipstick, huh? Okay, I guess that's nothing. Alright, what else we got here? There's a blood trail there.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
There's something about this blood. Trails all the way to the victim. Looks like either it was dragged or left out there or something. Huh. What we got here?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
What are you talking about? It's a movie ticket. Maybe they were gonna go see a movie or something.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Maybe they made it a club named Silver's. Huh? No.
Nothing significant.
Maybe the killer had to get a smoke off before he left.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Okay, we gotta line this thing up. I'm gonna go by. Oh, there we go. Bam. Look how smart I am. Property of the Bomba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
That's pretty cool.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Yeah, so let's go drink on the job, you arrogant piece of... Sorry. It's these guys, man, they bring it out in me. So, looks like we found all the evidence we're gonna get. Let's do this. Except you're gonna drive, fat boy.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, fellas. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found it.
Here we are at the Bomba Club. Let's do it.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves you most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
You look a little parched there. We want to get you a little something to drink, huh? On the job, asshole. Alright.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
I'll call Bomba Club owner and proprietor. Alright, suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
I don't know, his face turned like really weird, but now he's just got this super stare. So I'm gonna go with truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
That was very noble of you.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Alright, ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Okay, he's looking around, he's a little weird. So we're gonna go with doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. The old man never knew about it.
That's motive.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
He just had a big, huge swallow gulp there. Seems uneasy. We're gonna go with doubt again.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McColl. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
I feel sorry for your loss, but you still seem kind of fishy to me. Alright, we need to get to a phone so we can trace this license
Where's
plate.
that goddamn?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Alright, looks like we're going to Celine's... Yeah, you needed to open that door. Alright, we're going to... Hey, no, buddy. You're driving. Jackass.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You knew the way.
You are listening. You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Alright, here we go. Looks like we need to bang on the front door.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Guess her husband's not home, huh?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
This place is a mess. Oh, hey, newspaper. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Husband, wife, 2 young children killed in the Los Angeles Inquisitor. It was only 5 cents back then for a newspaper, geesh. Alright, let's see what's behind the story.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Okay, I think that was the first time that we actually really realized how bad this doctor is. Wow. And so supposedly this is, you know, the start of something big, or like the actual, you know, story or whatever.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Must have been a tall woman. Tall drink of water.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
Think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
I did wonder why he didn't come through there. He broke the doors instead. Apartment 2.
So me and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being a husband. Jacob could give us something to go on.
Okay.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
There's a lot of drinks and stuff in here. I don't think... that's just...
I don't think this is going to help us.
Okay, let's check the rest of the house before we have to, I guess, go outside. Another shoe. Picture.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yeah, it is a pretty big ring. And right beside it, we got a box for a ring.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
All right. Hey, all right. So it looks like we just need to talk to the neighbors now, right? Hey, now don't hit me.
I knew
Hey,
it
baby.
wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Mrs.?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
All right. Marital problems. So I think that's all we got to do here. I think we have an address, maybe for this this guy that we or the letter that we found
Let's see
on the
what Jacob has
refrigerator.
to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Well, I just said that. I don't know if I like this partner. He seems like kind of an ass.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the VD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
You're the boss. He's got his gun out and everything.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I guess that would be big news to have if he's not the guy. So that kind of makes me think that he's okay.
I get even the slightest. You're a flight risk, pal.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do. Well, we'll come back in this room next, I guess. We're gonna check the bedroom first. Is there a bedroom? Maybe there's not a bedroom.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Someone's packing to leave somewhere. Or maybe he was packing because he's in a new apartment.
Size 11s.
Well, size 8 shoes. So that doesn't match. Let's see this white notepad. Press A to shade an area. That's cool. Of course, you know, I don't think I've ever even tried that
The
before.
oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Alright, well that's it. So now we need to interrogate our suspect. Alright, this guy's 45. Alright, we'll start out with movements of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Okay, we did pick up a lighter with the Bamba Club. That's how we got there. So we know that she was there. And he says she went to a bar, but he doesn't know which one. We're going to say lying, and
You
he
know where
knows
she
which
went,
one.
Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Liar. Let's see. We're going to go with the Bamba Club lighter.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Okay. Let's see, we got last contact and motive for murder.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
I think he's telling the truth.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
He seems pretty distraught. I think I might believe this guy. Motive for murder.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Liar. There is a note that says something might be a little fishy, a death threat kind of note, or maybe, you know, maybe we're not interpreting the note right, but we'll see if what he says.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Very, very bottom.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, you little... Damn it, I forgot how to do the button.
That.
You're awful hot under the collar.
What's this bunker?
I forgot how to do the thing. There we go. Hey, he kept his hat on. Isn't that an achievement?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Little piece of crap. That kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't think... What the hell?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I guess it was justifiable if you're going to call her that.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Detective.
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendes of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
All right. One suspect down, and we got one more to go.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We are going to Mendez's apartment. We're going to bring... I mean, if this guy is going to be another subject or suspect, we're going to bring him in too.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
And the natural brilliance of your smile when it's dead.
All right. I know he lives here, but I can't remember what apartment he's supposed to be in. 16. Okay.
Mendes, apartment 16.
Thought I heard a elevator. I guess we gotta take the stairs. 16. Oh, I just saw it on the sign there. 16 is number 4. Alright, there's 13 and 16. At least have your gun ready when you're gonna do that shit. Don't bother knocking, you come home a knocking. Or when the house is a rockin', don't come a knocking. That's it. Alright, let's look around this place here. Nothing in the kitchen. Oh my god. Let's take a look at the shoe first. Don't tell me it's a size 8. 8.
Ray, size 8s could help place Mendes at the scene.
Hell yeah, it can. And it's dirty, it's got mud all over it. And this thing just pretty much says it all. Here's some used lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
I already did that. What the hell? I want to pick up the other thing. Oh, okay. I gotta hit over.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
All right, well, looks like we got our guy here.
Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Don will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get over here.
All right.
Mendes, stop right there.
He's going to the left. And we can't pull out our weapon. Oh yeah, take your time, Phelps. Jeez.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Oh, you're on a first name basis, huh, Cole? Guys, get into a car. Come on.
Get in and drive.
You were already in the damn car. Oh, come on. I don't want to hit you. Woo. Oh, you about ran over somebody, you little dick.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Shit, he about fell over.
Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
There you go. Shoot the tire out.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tire.
There you go. Whoa.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Little bitch.
Show me your hands.
Yeah.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Well, that was pretty action-packed there.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect, and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
All right, another case, another job well done. So 19 out of 19 and 6 out of 6 questions. That was a pretty quick one. The suspect is in the bag even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. So I guess we could have went back and talked to that guy, but it seems that we did a good job. So thanks for watching this part of the playthrough, and comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace out, bitches.